Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 is a 1993 superhero film and a sequel to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze. Now, in this film, the plot revolves around the sacred sands of time, which is kind of a mythical scepter which transports the Turtles and April O'Neil back in time to feudal Japan, where they are thrust in a war with the daimyo and rebellious villagers. It's directed by Stuart Gillard and written by Stuart Gillard as well. And Paige Turco returns as April O'Neil. Elias Costes does return as Casey Jones from the first film. And we have Brian Tochi as Leonardo. Corey Feldman returns as Donatello. Tim Keller is Raphael. Robbie Rist plays Michelangelo once again. And James Murray is Splinter. And we also have the kind of the puppetry and the suits, the turtle suits, back in this one. But you can tell the turtle suits were very different in this film than they were in the previous two films. The movie is really, really different. We see the aspects of kind of everyone trying to understand who these turtles are back in feudal Japan. Feudal Japan at the time, from like the 1100s to the 1700s, was very a different time with the daimyo and how villagers actually did certain things. But I feel the movie wasn't good. It just didn't meet the comedic timing. They tried, but it didn't work. The movie was released on March 19th, 1993. There's a going pattern there with releasing these movies in March. It had a budget of $21 million and only grossed $54.4 million at the box office. And it runs for 96 minutes long. The aspect of this is interesting. Each turtle kind of has their own way of doing something, and they have no map. They don't know. They're clueless with what they are. But this was kind of the first aspect of having a superhero film do time travel, because this is a time travel movie, if you want to say that. The action is okay. The action is minute but not great. There are some scenes in it where it just didn't feel like it's supposed to, you know? And seeing Casey Jones back is not bad, but it just didn't work at all. And the whole aspect of seeing the human characters in this was very different because, you know, it's like, oh, Ninja Turtles, let's go to feudal Japan because they have ninjas there. Let's see what happens. No, it didn't work. I feel like if you time travel to a different part of history, would have worked, but for some reason, the studio decided to actually greenlight this, and it did not feature any villains or stories from the original comics or the animated series. We don't see Shredder with nothing at all. I feel like if Shredder was still the main villain, it would have worked, but then it kind of would have been repetitive. Shredder back to back as the villain in two movies, like, oh, all right, let's change it up. Where can we go? Hey, let's do a third one where they go back, it's time travel, they go to Japan, and they help, and the conflict between the daimyo and the rebellious villagers. Great. Mark it, greenlight it, film it. I believe that's what happened. I've seen this movie a few times, and I'm not a fan of it at all. It just didn't fit the lore of what the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are after the big success and how well the first two films are. It just didn't feel like it should have been what it is. And I mean, seeing Corey Feldman back as Donatello is great. You can very, very pinpointedly understand that it's him. And seeing Elias Costa as Casey Jones is great. Paige Turco also is great as April O'Neil. She's very, very underrated. And it just, the movie just, it tried hard with the comedy as well, but it also had moments of drama. It just didn't work from start to finish. Not a great movie, and it's probably the longest in the series, the original series, consisting of these three films. But the aspect of the turtles trying to do horseback and trying to armor and everything what they were doing in the feudal Japan, while it could have worked, it just didn't work for the time. And I feel like the reason it failed is because they tried to push this out so fast. And there is dialogue where they're like, does anybody have pizza? Like, that's good. That's funny. But other than that, that was it. It just fell flat on its face. For me, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 gets 1 out of 5 stars. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What did you think about the aspect of the story, the time traveling, going back to feudal Japan? What was your favorite scene? What was your least favorite scene? And did you like seeing Corey Feldman back as Donatello or hearing him back as Donatello? Did you like that Elias Costes was back as Casey Jones? And how would you have changed a third movie? And do you think Shredder should have came back? And especially, how everything was done and how it worked. Let me know in the comment section below about all the questions I just asked, and also let me know what rating you would give this movie. And be sure you click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell for new review videos on my channel. I will see you all in the next review video. Thank you for tuning in.